Hello, welcome back to Derail Valley with Freddy. It's been a while since I've been back on Derail Valley, as I had a little break playing some farming simulator on the Dagwin multiplayer server on the multi-farm. So I'm going to refresh myself where we're at. We're up here at Machine Factory. We've got two things to do. The first thing I want to do is repair my train. We need to come over here to C1L, load up our parts for the museum, and then I'm in a bit of a conundrum because the jobs are rubbish. Garbage. Absolute garbage. We could do that shunting job, drop off at sawmill, down to steel mill. Yeah, we could drop off at Sawmill, Forest South, sort of sweep back through to City South. No. I think what we're going to do is once we're loaded up, we're going to spin around and reverse up to Iron Mine West. Yeah. First things first, get this thing repaired, refueled. I've got to refresh my brain on exactly what I'm doing. Right, forward. Apparently didn't put the handbrake on last time. Easy way to tell whether you put the handbrake on. Get yourself going, let go of the throttle. You slow down quite quickly, there's a handbrake on somewhere. If it rolls like this, the handbrake's not on. For realistic anyway. In the lower difficulties, it will warn you that the handbrake's on somewhere. For realistic, you go figure out. So what we're going to do, rather than spinning around, we're just going to reverse down. I think that's quick enough. Got good charge on that. I was saying there was a brake on somewhere. Okay. No, now isn't. Get out. The reason I want to reverse straight down is so we can drive into the repair point, because otherwise it's a bit of a nightmare. And I think it's more fun riding on the back of the train in reverse. Oop, else if I change the signal. Ah! Alright, now we're at Machine Factory. So we're left here so that we don't loop around there. Into D, we're basically going for this signal. So I'm pulling for repair. So let's have a look at D. Keep left. We're going to keep left. Keep right onto that one. And straight through. Yep. That'll do me. And daylight is coming as well. Even better. Means you guys can see a little bit better. So I appreciate having look back at some of my videos, the night time on this, it records a lot darker than I'm seeing. It's actually lighter on my screen than what you'll see on YouTube. So, well, where I can, avoid driving in the dark. As usual, I'm not worried about the battery level on the remote. smoke because we've got the charger in our D6 and the DH4 as well, so we don't need to worry about that. And this is going to be quite a quick little service because we didn't break anything. For a change. And we're still on the lookout for that loose DM3, wherever the hell that thing is hiding. It's not that one, it's this next one. See coal power plant there in the distance. Let's brake. We want to go that way. Forward. Yep, left again. Don't want to go too quick here because it's too easy to roll straight through and mess your train up. You can tell I've done that before. Yeah, because we're so long, we're just going to roll in, reverse back, hook into C, let a look at spinning around. Then we can reverse up to Iron Mine West. Iron Mine East? West. That should do nicely there. Not going to be long, so I'm not worried about the handbrake. Get off. Nice, thank you very much. Right. Nice and cheap. So the main work's going to be on this D6 and the second D6. Oh well, that was expensive. Again. That's the second D6. Might as well just go through everything. Just to be sure. Yep, that's everything done. So that's cost us a grand total of 17,000. I'm not sure we can afford that really. You know, money's tight. And the reason I'm looking at doing Iron Mine is we keep running jobs out of here. And at the moment there is nothing, even in the military base of here, that's that freaking exciting. It's all dull. So I thought there's usually some heavy good lows to come out of iron ore mine, so I'll do that. Loop down a steel mill, hopefully there's a nice job from there down a harbour. That'll get us back down to deliver the parts we're about to pick up. So first things first, we need to pick this up, spin her around and reverse up to Iron Ore Mine West. So, I shall see you up there. See you soon. And lordy. See what we've got. Ooh. 282 running gear. D2 drivetrain. Nice. That's an extra 6 ton. And an extra 12 ton. Yeah, we can handle it. Right. Turny. Round and round we go. Where we stop, only I shall know. so I know mine. I've got a nice empty track to lay onto. That's awesome. That's good news. So there should be a couple of jobs here. Hopefully some decent ones. So slow down. What's that? Oh, that is a knackered dump truck. I thought that might have been our DM3 then. We will find it. I'm determined. At the worst case, I'll just go teleporting around everywhere and actually find the damn thing. And then we shall go retrieve it. Because after that, I intend to install the mod that allows multiples. And we shall go from there. Right, let's see what works here. Have we got anything decent? Got empty cars down to City West, Food Factory. Don't really want to go there, and we're pointing in the wrong direction. You can't really turn around here. The reason I've gone for this way and reversing so that we're facing to come back down is because this road, or this route, is reasonably tricky. That's a sharp turn to come back down towards Steel Mill. If I remember rightly, that's a 20. Whereas this way, it's so much easier. Now it's the question, do we come down to City West with our 30 and then boot it along here? It's quite a nice little run. Or do we come through Forest Central and down that way? But I think we're going to take these two jobs. So that one and that one. So B30 and B40. Both going to B3I. So nice and easy. Right, so we shall set up our route. So we're going to keep left on that one. I think we'll go... Let's go through Forest Central because we've come up this way and it's quite tight. So that's going to be a keep left. So we're going to go keep left, keep right. I was panicking and that was a crash. Into Steel Mill, just going to be B3I. So we need to make sure Harbour Factory in town's good for us. So we're going to keep right, into keep left, into D. That's C. Keep left, keep right. Oh, that reverted back to... Oh yeah, because we drove back through it. That was why. Through D. So from D, let's have a look. We've got Forest Central. So we're going to keep left into B. B is going to be a keep right, keep left, straight through. We're bypassing Farm. So then on to Steel Mill, which are going to be coming in from the south. So straight into B. Keep right, keep right, keep right, keep left, B3I. Right, that should be... Just double check this one actually. So Forest Central, going to keep left. To keep left. All the way into Steel. Happy days. Oh, wrong button. Right, so all that's left is to hook up. And it doesn't matter which real order we pick this up in. So we're B3 and B4. B2's, B3's here. And B4 should be here. Happy days. So this one should be FH32. Yep. This one should be FH23. Yep. Oh, that makes our life so much easier. So, pull forward. We're on this track, so we need to go right the way forward to this one. Iron line west. Double check now. Iron line west, yep. Oop. That's gone a little quicker than I anticipated. Why am I not seeing? Keep right, keep left. I'm gonna brain fart. It's been a little bit, so I'm going to just refresh myself. It's glorious sunshine. Panel is restoring itself. Now we're going to run both D6s again, and it's all the way down actually. A lot of it's downhill, but probably 900 tons and 300 tons. Maybe we could run it on 1d6. Do we really need to? Probably not. I think just for benefit, for bonus, for going up the few little hills, just run both. Bring that speed down. As it's going to be a fairly quick hookup. Didn't even get a clunk. It's good considering I was going a little bit quick. Oh, those awkward ones, aren't they? Ugh. Right, so it's on the left. Right. No screening, the brakes are off. We catch up. I need to pass this marker. I need to turn those running lights off as well. They're running daytime now. First turn out of here is 40, straight into a bit of a downhill. Mustn't forget hand jobs in. Done that before and lost a lot of money. So you can actually turn here, but it's one of those stations like the military base. It is a pain in the backside doing it. It is not worth the time, effort and energy. It's better off do it at another station that's just easier to deal with. Speed down. Kiss. Meow. Nice and easy, straightforward. Hard part is figuring out these freaking brakes. So it's left, left, so it's going to be right at the back. I already know. Don't need to worry about the separation of the two jobs on this one. Is it this side? No, of course it was right at the very, very back. There we go. Handbrake's off. And the job's in. We can get out of here. Nice little time lapse. You can see our lovely train. It's one thing I haven't figured out actually, which I need to. Need to figure out our length. I'm not so worried about the weight. The length, on the other hand, I am worried about. So we are 72.9 and 200.48. Right, get my calculator out. So I know our DH4 is 12.9 meters. Plus 18.6 plus 18.6 for the two D6s. The slug is 16.8. The cart is 9.1. And the train part is 14.4. So plus 72.9 and 200.4. Ooh. 0.48. Gives us total length of 363.78. Nice. So we'll call that 370 meters, just to be safe. Right, before I do this actually, the rear lights are off. Fire this one up. Get ourselves all set and then we don't have to worry about it. So there's our length set. We're all set. We're into forward. Kill those lights off. Right, hand jobs in and we can get out of here now. Awesome. Alright, clock is running. We have 65 minutes to get down there. So, let's get going. Start time lapse. I'll see you down at the steel mill. Forward ho. Right, see you down there. Nice empty track straight into B3I. That's exactly what we want. Squeaky chair, do apologise. At least I haven't got my fan running for a change. It's been so hot off here late. As soon as the front of the train reaches this, I'm going to start applying some brake. And we shall jump out. Be applying a lot more brake. Not quite that much. That'll do us nicely. Excellent. So a nice easy run. A couple of technical bits there. Just all about speed management. That's all it is with this game. Manage your speed, use minimum amount of fuel. That's all good. Right, we'll shut this E6 off because we don't need it at the moment. Shut ours off as well, just whilst I figure things out. Get out. Am I right by the station? Oh, isn't that a bonus? So the first one, nice. It's a nice 29,000. Second one, nice 70,000. So that's well covered our fuel costs for this. And we can look at what's going to be next. Oh, I can tell you now, we're not going to be doing the shunting jobs. Or those two anyway. And there is a few jobs, nice jobs down to harbour, actually. 4 jobs down to harbour. And a possible 2 to pick up. Some decent weight there as well. Ooh. That's going to be nice. And if we have a look at the map, we're pointing this way, so we need to spin round again. Common theme here. Now the best way to spin around at a steel mill is actually quite tricky, because that is a small turntable. Yes. This is not going to be easy with the train of our length. What might be better for me actually, pull forward, reverse out, come back to this junction and spin around here and reverse back into Steelman. That might be the best, that's going to be the best and quickest way. But we shall deal with that in the next episode. I'm going to try and keep these episodes a bit shorter. So I'm going to break up a little bit of what we're doing. So I've noticed the short videos are tending to do a little bit better than a big long video with long cuts of me just running around. So, we shall do that. We shall look at this in the next episode. Until then, take it easy.